This may set down in there and just get trapped. Okay, it went in that gap. So I'm gonna do a little solo demonstration here. Prerogative I take as a business owner to serve my clients at times when I want to. One of my guys didn't want to climb this, didn't want to rig on it while he was on the tree. This is a white oak. It died of probably 2-line chestnut borer. And we've got some snow, so we can do a little inspection here. We get some basal damage. I'm gonna bring this rope up with me. Let's just brush off the bottom. You know, white oak is resistant to decay. Got the rock wall there. You know, we've got some, you know, it's been beat up before, but this has been active in the recent past. You know, this is going to be stable for what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a couple of light rigs to keep away from this stuff here. We got an owl living in there, and so we'll do a couple of rigs to shorten that up, and then we'll be able to make drop cuts. We got a rock wall here, but this is going to be pretty durable. And we got to take down this one. The one leaning into the woods are just going to do themselves. I got my electric saw here. I'm hoping it, you know, behaves all right in the cold weather. I had it in my car, so it's warm. And that's the key with your battery operated saws in the cold. It's primarily about having them warm when you begin, because you'll be able to keep them warm by using them. Okay, and then I'll wear my lanyard. So I have a light rigging line, a 12-strand Forestry Pro Glow from All Gear with me. Ooh, started out with a gaff out. All right, so we're tied into the opposing tree, which is a fairly lateral tie-in, but it'll function. I can lean back against it. I may redirect into the tree I'm in as I go. All right, let's get this out of my way. Alter my directional here. See if we can warm up this saw. Okay. I'll see when I'm done with this tree. I may come all the way back to the ground, just climb the other one straight up, and then I might switch out to my gas, because I'm not sure this battery will last through two trees, depending on how much cutting I do on this bigger wood. I'll probably take this trunk down to somewhere where I'm at now, and then follow the balance. Oh, I got a little bit of snow here last week along with the rest of us. Probably got 12 inches of snow on the ground. Now I'm on a pretty good lean here. If I come off, it's not going to be fun getting back on. So I'm going to take my time going up here, because I'd be like hanging with my lanyard. You know, it just wouldn't be fun. So we're just gonna stay on the back side of this lean here. Now with my rope angle, my lanyard's kind of on the wrong side of my climbing line, but I'll keep going along here until I get readjusted up here. Now I got a 2-in-1 lanyard, so I can utilize that. You know, the thing is, when you're working solo, you want to you know, every contingency you can take, you take. Because you don't have that groundy to come bring you something. You know, obviously you don't want anything going wrong. So I'm going to climb up in here now. Now, I'll take off this one. I'm going to put it back on here. Actually, I'm going to put it on over in front of me. Okay, and I'll get this one reset. Okay, there's my owl nest over there. Get this shortened up. Okay, so this, let's get some of this riffraff out of my way. I like to get these that vertical camera gets the shorts nicely. Now, I could drop this whole thing off of here. Let's look over here and see what they got here and get this out of my way. Okay, I can lay this down right here. All right, that works. Now this one, I could do a spear cut, but with those tips way up in there, that could hang there, and if this butt were to swing way out there, those tips could come back, you know, and strike me. Making kind of big drop cuts into other trees where the contact might be, you know, kind of up high could lead to a strike, you know, might hit you. I don't like the idea of this coming into my groin or something crazy like that, so that's going to be one of those contingencies I'm going to take advantage of, or take care of, before it takes advantage of me in a bad way. Now I can take my other side of my lanyard and get it up here, and that
you know, that's going to make me way more stable. I'm kind of on the front side, or you know, the top side of a lean here. I got fairly horizontal back line. You know, if I were to come off, yeah, that's just going to be flopping around really ugly. So putting this second half of my lanyard up here really gives me, you know, positional security. And then, you know, for a little additional, I can tighten up here and then lean back against this. So then that puts me in a very comfortable position here. Now I can get these out just so they don't play havoc. Now, here's the question. If I make a straight, you know, drop cut here, spear cut that, this may set down in there and just get trapped. If it does, oh well. I can maybe pull it out later with the throw line. But the weight of the butt, if I leave enough weight, I can probably, you know, the top might come into these branches and tip the butt this way and get it to drop all the way out. So we're gonna go for that. Understanding that those tips might come back towards me. Now I could angle this that way so that it falls into the notch that way and not towards that gap, and then maybe it gets over here. I don't think it's got anything to get caught on that piece of deadwood, so we're gonna try this. All right, we don't have much holding it. Okay, it went in that gap. So I could probably get a throw line and get that to come out of there. I got a little stub on the end there. I mean, this one might sweep it out. This next branch might sweep it out. So let's get back down off of here. Okay, what would be a good way to get that? I don't have anything above me. You want to make sure you don't have any, you know, peripheral branches coming back your way. All right, now I open that up just a little so that it falls a little farther away from me. I didn't want it, you know, sliding off of there and have those tips come back towards me. All right, well, I struck it, but I didn't pull it out. It's kind of got it's self-held in there, so we can get that out with the throw line, probably. Maybe I can reach it from the trunk as I go down. I just noticed that. I'll be really close. I'll be able to pull that out of there. Okay. Now we can just... I'm going to take one of these off at a time to just, you know, not be open to a swing. Again, when you're, you know, if you're an owner operator and you're operating by yourself on some job, I know you guys are doing this. That's why I make these videos, because there's people out there that are, I mean, you got to go out and get it done, you know. I mean, I don't have to do this. Could have waited for somebody to come with me, or somebody else could have done this. I could have set up a plan and had the same guy who refused to do this come back and and do it with the assurance that you can climb these trees and you can rig on these trees without being concerned. Cautious, but not concerned. So let's get these off of there. Okay, so I want to bring this really back. I'm going to get this one out of the way first and keep that off the rock wall. Get that out of there. All right, that works. All right, this one I'm going to bring back right at me. It's coming right past my shoulder. So that worked out well. I just wanted to make sure it didn't go that way towards the owl and came back into this elm. So, all right, so we've got this bad boy pretty much topped out. Okay, again, I got, you know, my top rope way over there. I don't want to come off of this. So I'm gonna stay plenty lanyarded in. Now, you know, I mean, it's not the end of the world if I come off of this, but, you know, it's kind of a pain if I do. Okay. Now my climbing rope's kind of in the way. I'm going to slack this out for this little bit of an operation and get my brake cut made first. Now I can snug this up. Now I'm just gonna bust this off. Oh, a sticker. Look at that. Oh, he dies slowly. It's just like an old Western. Okay, haven't had to use my auxiliary rigging line yet. All right, I'm gonna leave myself above this little stub. Get my second one on below. Snug that up. All right, we'll make a brake cut off of this. All right, and I'll do the same here. I'm actually getting warm in this jacket. Gotta be careful, I'm close to my climbing line. Making a brake cut. Oh, I left a little too much. All right, now she's wobbling. Probably make bothered me one too many times. Probably hinge this over. All right, we got apex. Okay, don't want to get my line there. Oh, almost bounced off the bark. Should have put that behind my line like that. All right. Kind of had my rope pressing on it for the. Somebody observed. You know, if I got a fault, it's tweaking the backside of my hinges up in the tree. I mean, a lot of times you don't need much hinge on a chunk, right? But at any rate, just kind of be aware of your weaknesses. You know, it's here I am, you know, 25 plus years into my field, and I was right at the edge. You can see it broke there. It was a break cut on that side. It was a hinge on this side. So I could have been going out here and looking down the apex and seeing that. But at any rate, just be aware, you know, we're not perfect. You know, oh, we got the best crew. I'm the top climber everywhere. No, I'm not. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. And, you know, I got human foibles. Alright, I gotta get down here. See, it takes a little extra effort to get down here and take a look at, so I'm a little different angle on the other side. So I gotta come with the bottom cut a little farther down there. There we go. All right, yeah, a little breakout to do down there. All right, so we got it. Now I'm pretty far in on that side, so this would be a situation I would overcut on the back side. So a way to avoid that is to stay with your bar angle, you know, back, so that I know I'm arriving here first. and then finish on that side, and it probably tips off before I compromise that back side. All right, so I know I'm up here. I got this set. So if I just keep my dogs in there, I'm getting close. Doesn't want to tip off. I'm right there. Probably I can push it. All right, it's pushable. My line's on it. So, look at, yeah, I've actually overcut it. And I was looking. But, you know, this chunk wood, it hardly takes anything to hold it. You know, when I watch less experienced climbers, they're always trying to push it off before it's ready to go. Now, you know, if you're, I'm surprised that that didn't go by itself. But, you know, I had a 1/2 inch over here, but up here, it looked like I was really close. So I didn't even think I was that thick right there. Oh, good times. So then you can have optical illusions. Oh, that is in there. That is totally in there. I am going to run up there and free that up. So we're just gonna cut a baby notch because I got a good lean. All right. Okay. I could just go across. Oh, I got a branch mitigating my throw. Interference on the defense. So I don't want it falling down on me. So let's get up here a little closer so I can't get smacked in the face. Okay, what to cut off first to avoid getting smacked in the face? Okay, that's holding there against that. So I think I can cut off this one up here. This is loose. That's loose. gonna shift. Okay. Is that gonna fall out of there? Probably not. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. That just falls down into those dead trees. I don't want to take that away from them. You know, you got to be careful on what you call value added. Like, maybe they're like, oh, we want to do that one. I don't know, you know? You know, some people like to do their wood cutting on the weekends. I can shut off my side camera now. I think I got it. Yeah. All right, well, you know, that might be a video. So I will turn around. Take my helmet off one more time. So we've got a two-stage takedown here. I got the first one done. It's a beautiful day. I'm almost hot.
Playing the game of trees.